Viewers, welcome to Let's Play Animal Crossing, which is a game that I just got in the mail today.
Really?
Yeah. Mega Deuce Flare sent it to me.
Nice person.
It was on my Amazon wish list. And I've noticed people like to send me the things that are probably going to be the most difficult to Let's Play.
Yeah, I really wouldn't see Animal Crossing being a very good Let's Play game.
But I'm gonna do it.
Let's go.
Viewers, I should let you know that currently I'm having some internet hiccups. So if the call happens to drop, I think we'll probably just pick up and keep going with it.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, like it just said the call was gonna drop right now, and it didn't. So
Right.
it's the third time it's done that in 13 minutes.
Speaking of things that come in numbers, how about that Yeti boss from Chapter 2?
Oh, hey, good segue. So, I'm gonna let everybody know, as of right now, I have finished recording the game. I actually have the last 4 episodes encoding right now. And in doing so, I did a little research on some items that had never been used. One of the items being the Mirror of Ra, which you get in the casino. The Mirror of Ra has 2 uses in the game. One is in the Yeti fight in the Colosseum. Using it will show you which one is the real Yeti.
Huh.
However, it counts as a turn and a hit, so he instantly splits up the next turn anyway. So, totally useless in that instance.
So it's one of those things that it makes sense, so it does it, but it doesn't actually help you.
Right. And later on in the game, we will run into some monsters called imposters. Edit. And it works on them. But that's it.
Is there a plot use for it in the game?
No reason for it to exist at all in the game, other than those 2 instances. You can get one, you cannot sell it. There's a monster later on that will actually drop them as a rare drop. So it's possible to have 30 of them, but you cannot sell any of them. You would have to drop them off in the vault.
That would suck.
Yes.
It almost seems like a trolley monster, like, ha ha ha, I'm gonna just drop items that you can't get rid of to waste your inventory space. Ha ha ha.
It is a very rare drop, though.
Still doesn't seem like a very useful thing.
No, it's really kind of like a gimmicky item. It's like, oh, the Mirror of Ra, I needed this in the last couple of games.
Yay!
I better get one.
Tulun has a shop now, and he got his family back.
Put that wife of mine to work.
I love you. Smack!
Hits him.
They beat each other. Aren't you gonna get her to sell things for you?
No. Because I will never come back and get the money from them.
But that's a good source of money during this whole thing.
And I don't really need much more, though.
I guess.
Because by the time I fill the order here for the armor and the swords, which we are about to learn about right now, we will have nearly all the money we need.
Wait, did you just say you only needed copper swords?
That's what they have.
Oh, and they need broadswords.
Broadswords and half-plate mail.
Alright. Don't you have some of that?
I do. Ta-da!
Aha, 7 broadswords, 7 half-plate mails.
Tulun just instantly agrees to do this without finding out how much he's going to get paid.
He's a merchant. As far as he's concerned, this is good publicity.
There we go.
Yeah, you can buy him in other towns and bring it over here.
And oddly enough, 60,000 gold is exactly how much we need to fulfill the next and final part of this quest.
Yeah. What a
It's like the
coincidence.
game knew what was going to happen.
Or it just so happens that life just works in these serendipitous ways.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually get her to sell her sandwiches for 10 gold in her shop.
Yeah, you can take stuff down and
Yeah, the half-plate armor is really easy. It's the broadswords that are a bit more complicated to get.
yeah, you might be able to buy those at the other castle.
Right, but then you have to bring them all the way back down, and
Yeah.
if you're getting them at 2 at a time, it's still a pain in the ass. Not to mention, you still need the money to do it, which is, I think, actually why I use the shop.
Mm-hmm.
She gives me enough money to buy broadswords, and then I go and get the broadswords.
Yep. Internet connection problem. Hold on while we try to get the call back.
I think the call sounds pretty okay for me.
You know, the weather here, viewers, has just been horrible the last 12 hours. It has been... I'm going to date this video. I know that's kind of a taboo, and I don't understand why. But
You shouldn't date your video.
It is December 17th. And up
4 days
until
before the end
today,
of the world.
we have had really, really lovely spring weather. And then at about 2 o'clock last night, the wind decided to pick up, and I didn't check it, but knowing the wind in Idaho, as I do, it sounded... I would not be surprised if it peaked 40 miles an hour. And it has been near that all day. And, you know, this is America. We're not really known for infrastructure. You know, we're not South Korea or anything. And it's even worse in rural states, like Idaho. So, when the weather gets crappy, the internet gets crappy.
I'm surprised you're having spring weather, considering you're north and not coastal.
It has been... I would be willing to bet we have had nearly 2 straight weeks where it was 50 degrees or warmer. When normally, this time of year, it's 20 to 30.
Right.
But it was like that last year and the year before that a little bit, so...
Nice little edit there.
Yep.
I'm sure no one noticed.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, so you don't
I'm
watch
surprised
it
you
over
did. Snuck it in there.
Why are you surprised that I did? I like this game, remember? Hey, you leveled up. And you lost your party members.
Yeah, they died.
Oh,
Yep.
wow, you actually filled the entire order in that little edit there.
And there's our money. Well, I still have a club. Boy, oh boy.
Why do you have
Not
a club
only
in
do
your...
I own a weapon shop, I own a club.
Why do you have a club in your inventory?
I'm gonna sell it. It's no good owning a club in a town that has a casino in it.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Sell the iron safe. Nope. Through your stocking? Yeah.
So you were
Look at all
using
that.
it. And then she smacks you. You're getting quite the abuse from her. Are you gonna sell the lunch? Aww.
Well, she wouldn't give me any money.
It's because she hadn't sold anything yet.
Actually, I had been dropping stuff off throughout the little break I took to do all the grinding.
It's the easiest way to make the money for the part stuff, because she sells things at such ridiculous rates.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like that little video makes a joke about. I mean, she doesn't sell, she doesn't sell medical herbs for 500 gold, but still. She might as well be doing so.
Excuse me. Out of money. Live in a cave. And thanks to the magic of video games, viewers. Two people have arrived and started digging the cave.
And dig. Oh man, the casino's open.
Alright.
Well, I wonder what you should be doing right now. I think you're supposed to go use the casino now.
I wonder why we didn't have a conversation with our wife first about where we were going to spend our 60,000 gold.
Because, you know, it's none of her fucking business.
That's why she hits me all the time. I don't know if I edited out any battles in this video. This is a relatively short episode, viewers, as I'm sure you've noticed.
Yeah, because you cut out half of the episode.
Nothing you hadn't seen before.
Well, I mean, all that walking up to the castle town to the north, buying swords, coming back. It's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm. So I cut it out. Nothing new happened.
What? A message? No, others.
I'm encouraging you to go gamble.
You know, maybe what happened was you know, she's like, oh, what are you going to do with the $60,000? And he's like, I'm going to put it in a safe.
I'm going to give it to this old guy who lives in a cave over by the river.
So now that you've spent all of your money, hey, come gamble. Hey, this song sounds familiar.
I almost missed the Pachisi game.
Really?
Yeah, from the Super Nintendo version. $16 points. Wow, you guys doing great.
I'm trying to remember if Pachisi is actually in the Super Nintendo versions, or if they only invented that with the mobiles.
It's in the Dragon Quest III SNES version.
Right, but I wonder if that's because the mobile versions had already come out by then. Oh, we'll see if it's in 5.
I don't believe it is.
No, we'll see if it's in 6.
Hey.
Like, the remake of 5 had it. They had some really complicated Pachisi ones. They had the DS
Weird.
version.
I finished encoding.
Yeah, the DS5 had some really complicated Pachisi
Delete.
areas. You had a pair.
A pair doesn't mean anything. We don't have to play much, we just have to play one game of anything.
Really?
Yep. Out of my way.
Maybe Dr. On knows how to counter. Oh, yeah.
See?
That's a great little conversation there. Oh, you're leaving? Well, okay.
Good. Go.
I won't say anything.
Get out. Don't ever come back.
No, you listen to me if I do say anything. Should have done the arena.
I'll do it later. I don't remember when, but I remember I think it's when we come back in Chapter 5.
Yeah, because one of the sisters has a bit of a gambling problem.
Yeah. And I think I did one battle that resulted in being called off because it took too long.
I remember that.
He's looking for that multi-edge sword.
Yes. Yes, I'm sure that's exactly what it is. They're going to Endor. They've heard there's a very nice forest moon there.
And an eatery. Ewok cuisine.
Mm.
Nothing is source for us treasures. Yay. Spoiler alert, it's a dream he will never fulfill.
On the bright side, he will sell his arms to do it.
Yes. Maybe that's what it means. Maybe he sells arms.
Yeah.
Arms.
Like Michelle Obama's arms.
Right. Well, those are guns.
Oh. So, on that
So,
note.
no more Tulun. That actually makes me a little happy. I do not like that chapter.
It's an interesting chapter.
It is, but it feels like it's about 4 times longer than it needs to be.
Sure.
The
It is a very
amount
long
of money
chapter.
you need to raise could be a little less.
Sure. I'll
And
give
there's
you
a
that.
lot of walking and a lot of oh crap, my inventory's full.
Yep. Well, that's the thing is, like, for the guy who has the most to deal with, like, the most stuff to buy and sell, he also has the least amount of space to do it because that's stupid fucking safe.
Yeah. Stat wise, if his stats were a little better, you know, maybe you could say, oh, I don't need a helmet or I don't need a shield.
Right. But you kind of do.
Yeah.
On the bright side, in Chapter 5, then, you know, he also can provide protection to your money.
This is true.
Okay. I think it's time for us to move on to the next part of this game.
Yes, indeed.
So until next time, folks,
Bye, viewers.
stay awesome.